G'day folks, I've come up here this afternoon for a bit of late afternoon autumn trout fishing. I'm just going to walk through this farmland here, fish this small stream and just see if I can catch a trout. This stream's been low for several months now. Hasn't got a bad flow at the moment, but it's still quite low. But it's been quite warm throughout summer, so the trout will have not fed too much. So I'm expecting any trout that I catch just may be in lean condition, particularly the bigger ones. The smaller ones might be okay because they don't need as much to fill up their stomach. But now the nights have cooled, the days are shorter, the water's a lot cooler, it's clear, it's got a lot more oxygen and the trout become more active. The downside is the grasshoppers are less active, the crickets are less active and there's not as much food around. But later this week they're forecasting some good rain, so with a bit of luck there might be a lot more food in the system for these trout. But anyway, let's just go and see if I can get an autumn trout before the sun goes down in the next hour or two. Bit of room to move here. Nice and wide, a bit open. Plenty of room to cast. Ooh, I can see a fish speeding. Take my lure, take it, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Another one, two of them. That one hit it. There's two browns sitting next to each other. I wonder if they're just starting to pair up. One about 30 centimetres, one about 25. Oh, third one, nothing, got him. This one came from the side. I had the two. This is a similar size to the first small one. I'll wet my hand. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do. And there he is. Look at that. Little brown trout, still got his paw markings. Caught on the 40mm metal head soft plastic. Quite a pretty little fish. I'm going to put him back really quickly. It's very important to get these fish back in the water as quickly as possible. Now that the weather's cooling down, you've got a little bit more time, but still, it's good to get him in as quick as you can. How good was that? I've made my first cast and I could see a trout feeding. I expected that trout to follow the lure. Hang on, let's take the flying fisherman's off. I made my first cast, expecting for the first trout that I saw to come and hit the lure, but instead a second trout came, and the two of them followed, but neither of them hit it. So I placed my second cast a bit further upstream, expecting those two fish to turn and follow, and then totally randomly a third fish came in from the side of the hole, and he came and hit the lure and grabbed it first go. Love it. I'll have another cast and see if I can get one a bit further upstream. I'm going to make the cast from further back here, right back down this end of the hole, because that disturbance I just made then will have only disturbed the bottom end. That's gone up nice and far, that one, which is good. What the bloody hell was that? A trout just came up swimming up through these rapids, hit that little branch, frightened the crap out of me and swam into the hole. I dropped the ball for a second and now I'm snagged. That's a part of fishing. Love it. I remember fishing this hole with Wayne Gardner a few years ago. There was a similar sort of story. There was lots of fish swimming around, but none of them would hit our lures, and Wayne got smashed. A big trout in here, probably close to 50 centimetres long, hit his lure and didn't hook up. And he kept fishing with it, and he had several times that day he had fish hit the lure but not hook up. Then he got back up near the car, almost finished, and then he realised that his lure had no hooks on it. Old Straubs. Took him a while to notice. The biggest legend I've ever fished with. Oh, got him. Oh, something hit that then. Unexpectedly. Something's come out from under that ledge and hit the black metal. I can see a swirl. I hit it while it was sinking. Oh, I saw a swipe. Got him. Yeah, baby. He's a good fish too. Look at that. Yeah, he's a nice trout. Lovely trout. Oh, come to daddy. Hey, look at you, mister. Aren't you a beauty? So that one, folks. Hey, happy with that. Very happy. That's a good 45 centimetre brown trout. I'll be a bit closer so you can see his colours. Absolutely glorious fish. Caught on the black metal head soft plastic. Pretty interesting. I'll put him back. I'll wet my hand. I'll give you another quick look. I'll put him back before he gets all aggro. There you go, buddy. In you get. Just watching him swim around here. Very healthy. I'm absolutely pumped now. I've caught that little one. Now I've caught a bigger one. I actually cast a couple of times in there, then nothing happened. I'll go around this side. I cast a couple of times into the left-hand side here. I was sort of out towards the centre and nothing happened. Had a couple of casts up into the top into the hole, which is like the feed zone where the current washes food and stuff in. Nothing happened. So I just had a couple of casts sinking. I actually thought maybe a blackfish might come out front of the rock and hit it. I cast it out and hit it twice and didn't hook up, and I thought that's too big to be a blackfish. The next cast he's come out and gone bang on the sink, and he took the soft plastic, and then the result was that magnificent 40-45 centimetre brown trout. Isn't that unbelievable? And he was in quite good condition too, better than what I thought for this time of the year. Ah, there you go, absolutely stoked. Now here's just a tip for Wayne Gardner if he happens to be watching. That little sharp bit there, that's called a hook. If you have one of them in your lure, you catch nice trout like that. I reckon that was the same fish that followed your lure last year that you could have caught if you'd had hooks on your lure. I caught Strawber's fish! Oh, look at that. That was a bit unexpected. I certainly was not expecting to catch a redfin. Look at that. On the bloody soft, on the black metal soft plastic. I like bright colours for redfin, but that one took a nice little dark colour. As I was saying, a rye, now I'm going to stuff it up by casting the tree. Oh, good shot, got myself fair in the hip. But at least I got my lure back. They're both good solid hits too. None of this pussyfooting around crap, they just went bang. Really is a lovely deep hole, this one. What's up in a good looking spot? Something followed that, something swiped at that, then and again then. Got him. I'm not going to lose this one. I've already lost two in this hole, let's see if I can land one. He's not a huge fish. There's another nice little brown trout. Righto buddy, come and get your head on film. There he is. Nice little brown trout on the 40mm metalhead. Having a ball with these tonight. Yeah mate, I'm going to put you back. Oh. Or you're going to put yourself back, whichever comes first. And look at that, he did just that. He put himself back. That's good when they do that. I don't like fishing downstream very much. But in this particular spot I haven't got a lot of choice. Oh yes, got one. Oh look at this. It's a bloody freshwater blackfish. Hey, I'll be buggered. Sorry, I have to turn my little screen around. Look at that. It's a freshwater blackfish. I just caught it on... I've got a duck, I haven't got the camera set up very well here. I just caught it on a soft plastic. A lovely little freshwater blackfish of around... Gee, he'd be nudging 30 centimetres, this fella. They always curl up. Maybe if I hold him on this side, he mightn't curl up so much. Little native fish. They've adapted quite well to the introduction of trout, these fish. As we know, the trout have been responsible for the decline of some native fish species, but the blackfish has handled them really, really well. They don't call them slipperies for no reason. I'm just going to throw him back and he'll be right. Ah, that's made my day. As if the day wasn't already going well. Just in case the 40 centimetre trout, the other little trout, the redfin didn't make me day, the blackfish come along and made my day. And he hit the soft plastic quite aggressively too, which is a bit unusual. Excellent. That's just wonderful.